Those French fishermen should understand that we Brits don't back down or run away.
Welcome to British Rationals, in a week when Theresa May this week pledged £4 billion to support African countries after Brexit in her first trip to the continent.
I've been involved in some trade deals with Africa myself. Well, the UK government's been busy arming Saudi Arabia. Somebody's got to look after Boko Haram.
No. I watched Meryl Streep contract syphilis in out of Africa. Put me off the place for life.
Mind out, Theresa Pett. You're one of the most obvious Nigerian scam targets. Desperate middle-aged woman seeking financial support from loving new partner.
Theresa May going to Africa to lecture about trade, now that's really gutsy. It's almost as bad as Tony Blair going to the Middle East and pretending to be a peace envoy.
Actually, I found Theresa May's dance offensive. It's cultural appropriation. She should only do English dances, like the Morris dance or Tragedy by Steps. Oh.
Well, this is what Britain voted for. After Brexit, we're going to have to go to a lot of foreign countries and dance for money. Talking of washed-up public figures dancing for money, Strictly's back. So's the Bake Off and Celebrity Big Brother. It's coming into autumn, so it's time to cuddle up around the TV and watch endless reality shows.
The French had it right. Eating cake is for peasants. Watching people eat cake, now that's for queens.
See, I can't stand all this reality TV. Get into the real world. Bake a cake, invade a jungle, dance with the f***ing stars. Choose life. Choose heroin. Choose invade a f***ing third world country for the heroin.
I don't watch reality TV. In fact, I don't own a TV. Or a reality.
I like Paul Hollywood the best. He reminds me of my late husband Barry.
Oh, that's really sweet. How?
It's just the sort of look he has, like he'd be good in the sack. Thick fingers.
Last Bake Off before Brexit, eh? I hope the government's stockpiling ingredients so the next one will be based entirely around baking potatoes. And they'll have to share.
I'd consider doing the Bake Off, but I can't cook. And I'd consider doing Strictly, but I can't dance. Hey, Nick, is wife swap still going?
Yeah, you're mine.
British and French boats clashed in the Channel on Wednesday in a dispute over the scallop-rich waters of the Baie de Seine.
35 boats against 5 isn't a fair fight. Let's take them outside. Let's meet them in a field or a car park or something. Let's not do this at sea.
I would imagine that get the away from our scallops, you British still sounds beautifully poetic in French.
I say, roll on march, when we can have our scallops and eat them, straight or bendy, without any meddling from bloody Brussels.
I don't understand why people like seafood. I mean, have you seen the state of the sea? More condoms than fish.
Scottish scallop dredgers are the hardest in the world. Throw a rock at us and we'll ram you into the cold, empty sea.
Those French fishermen should understand that we Brits don't back down or run away. Well, apart from in Dunkirk. But that was just a film, so...
Nasty, stinking, oily things. But that's the French for you. Seriously, though, I love scallops. In all seriousness, though, I know that sometimes we take the French for granted on British Rationals to use them as a punchline. We just hope it doesn't escalate to a punch-up. If you've enjoyed this episode, follow us everywhere, @Brit Rationals. And join me next week for more British Rationals.